Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. I'm Lex.
I'm Vera.
And we're from Shield Media.
We are so excited to have you here today.
We are diving into something that can really make a difference for your business, PPC advertising.
That's right, PPC. How you as business owners and C-level executives can use this powerful tool to reach more customers online and boost that bottom line.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we're going to be looking at a recent article from HousingWire called Understanding PPC, Pay-Per-Click Advertising.
Now, you might be thinking, HousingWire, I'm not in real estate. But trust me, the core principles that they lay out apply across all industries.
They really do.
It's fascinating how much the digital landscape has changed. This article highlights that over 90% of home buyers start their search online. So think about your own industry. How many of your customers are starting their journey online? Chances are it's a significant number.
Probably a lot.
And that means that PPC can be a powerful tool to reach them.
Okay, so let's take a step back for anyone who's not totally familiar. What exactly is PPC and why should you care?
All right, so imagine you're searching for something on Google, maybe a new software solution for your business or a supplier for a specific product. The first few results you see at the top of the page, those are often PPC ads. Businesses pay to have their website appear prominently for those specific search terms.
And the article points out something really eye-catching. Businesses make an average of $2 in revenue for every $1 they spend on Google Ads.
Wow.
I mean, if that doesn't grab your attention as a business owner, I don't know what will.
It makes sense though, right? You're putting your message directly in front of people who are actively searching for something related to your business. That's targeted advertising at its best.
Targeted advertising the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so PPC can drive serious results. But the article doesn't sugarcoat things. It also acknowledges that PPC can be tricky. What are some of the challenges businesses might face?
One of the biggest hurdles is that PPC can get complex very quickly. There's a lot to consider: keyword research, bid management, understanding quality scores. It can feel overwhelming, especially if you're already juggling a million other things as a business owner.
Absolutely, and let's not forget about the cost.
Yeah.
As with any marketing initiative, you need to be strategic with your budget. PPC can get expensive fast if you're not careful.
Absolutely. That's why having a solid understanding of the fundamentals is so important. And that's what we're here to help you with today.
That's what we're here for. Now, the HousingWire article lays out 5 key questions that business owners often have about PPC. So let's dive into those, starting with question number 1, keyword selection. What advice do you have for business owners who are trying to figure out which keywords to target?
This is where it gets really strategic. You can't just go after any and every keyword related to your industry. You want to be laser focused on the terms that your ideal customer is actually searching for. The article emphasizes the importance of long-tail keywords.
Long-tail keywords. What are those?
Think of it this way. Instead of targeting a broad term like marketing services, which will be super competitive, you'd go after something more specific like digital marketing agency for healthcare startups in Western Canada. It's longer, more niche, and it speaks directly to a very specific audience.
So you're not just casting a wide net and hoping for the best. You're targeting the exact people who are most likely to be interested in what you have to offer.
Exactly.
But how do you even know what those long-tail keywords are? How do you figure out what your ideal customer is searching for?
That's where keyword research comes in. There are tools and techniques that you can use to uncover those valuable search terms, and it involves understanding your target audience, their pain points, and how they're searching for solutions online.
Okay, so we've got our keywords nailed down.
Okay.
Now, question number 2, budgeting. How much should a business realistically be spending on PPC?
That's a question we get all the time, and it's a crucial one. You need to set a budget that aligns with your goals and is sustainable for your business. The article mentions 2 key metrics: cost per click, CPC, and cost per acquisition, CPA.
Okay, let's break those down. CPC seems pretty straightforward. It's how much you pay each time someone clicks on your ad, right?
Exactly. And CPA is about looking at the bigger picture. It's how much it costs you on average to acquire a new customer through your PPC campaigns. For example, if you spend $100 on ads and get 5 new customers, your CPA is $20.
So how do CPC and CPA factor into setting a budget?
Well, they help you determine how much you're willing to spend to acquire a customer. You need to ask yourself, how much is a new customer worth to my business? If your average customer spends $500, then a $20 CPA is a pretty good return on your investment.
That's a great point. You don't want to just look at the cost of the ads themselves. You need to consider the lifetime value of the customers you're acquiring.
Exactly. And it's also important to start small and scale up gradually.
Mm.
Test different approaches, see what works, and then adjust your budget accordingly.
Okay, question number 3, measuring success. How do you know if your PPC campaigns are actually working?
It's not enough to just look at how many clicks your ads are getting. You need to look beyond the clicks and focus on conversions.
Conversions meaning.
Conversions are the actions you want people to take after they click on your ad. It could be making a purchase, filling out a contact form, downloading a white paper, or anything else that's valuable to your business.
Gotcha. So it's about tracking those desired actions and seeing how many of those clicks are actually turning into tangible results.
Exactly. And there are tools out there like Google Analytics that can help you track these conversions and get a clear picture of your campaign performance.
That makes sense. You need that data to make informed decisions about your campaigns. All right, question number 4, improving your quality score. Now this one sounds a bit technical. Can you explain what quality score is and why it matters?
Quality score is a metric that Google uses to determine the relevance and quality of your ads. And it takes into account factors like your ad copy, landing page experience, and expected click-through rate.
So it's basically Google's way of judging how good your ads are.
Right. And the higher your quality score, the better. A high-quality score can lead to lower ad costs and better ad positioning. Think of it like this. Google wants to show users the most relevant and helpful ads possible. If your ads are high quality and relevant to the search query, they're more likely to be clicked on, which is good for both you and Google.
Okay, so how do you actually improve your quality score?
There are several things you can do. First, make sure your ad copy is compelling and relevant to the keywords you're targeting. Don't try to be too clever or tricky. Just state clearly what you're offering and why someone should click on your ad.
Got it. So clear and compelling ad copy is key. What else?
The next piece is your landing page. This is where people end up after they click on your ad, and it needs to deliver on the promise of your ad.
So if someone clicks on an ad for premium coffee beans, they should be taken to a page where they can easily buy those premium coffee beans.
Exactly. The landing page needs to be relevant, easy to navigate, and have a clear call to action. If people are bouncing off your landing page without taking any action, that's a sign that something needs to be improved.
All right, we've got clear ad copy and a killer landing page. What else can we do to boost that quality score?
Keyword relevance is crucial. Make sure the keywords you're bidding on are actually reflected in your ad copy and landing page content. Google is smart, and it can tell if you're trying to shoehorn in keywords that aren't truly relevant.
Okay, so it's all about being authentic and delivering on what you promise. No tricks, just genuine value.
Exactly. And the last key question the article dives into is landing page optimization. We've touched on this a bit already, but it's worth emphasizing just how important it is. You got the click, now what?
You've got to make that landing page count. What are some of the key elements of a high-converting landing page?
It starts with a clear and compelling headline that grabs attention and reinforces the message of your ad. You also need a strong call to action that tells visitors exactly what you want them to do, and of course, make sure the page loads quickly and is easy to navigate on all devices.
It's all about creating a smooth and enjoyable experience for the visitor.
Absolutely. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to take that desired action.
So we've covered a lot of ground here, but there's one more piece of the puzzle. I want to explore the power of automation in PPC advertising.
That's a great topic, and one that's especially relevant for busy business owners and executives. We'll delve into that right after this short break.
Stay tuned.
So, when we talk about PPC, we can't ignore the role of automation. It's become a game changer, especially for busy folks like you who might not have hours to spend tweaking campaigns.
Okay, let's dive into that. What exactly do we mean by automation in the context of PPC?
Think of it as having a super efficient assistant working behind the scenes on your campaigns 24/7. These are software tools that can handle a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to things like bid management, ad scheduling, and even performance analysis.
So instead of me manually adjusting bids for hundreds of keywords, an automation tool can do that for me. Sign me up.
Exactly. These tools are designed to analyze data in real time and make adjustments to your bids based on what's performing well. It's all about maximizing your budget and getting the best possible return on your investment.
Now that sounds pretty hands-off.
Yeah.
But do I completely lose control?
Not at all. You still set the overall strategy, the goals, and the budget. The automation tools are there to optimize within those parameters. It's like having a co-pilot who's an expert in PPC helping you navigate the complexities and stay on course.
So it's not about replacing human expertise, it's about augmenting it. That makes sense. What are some specific examples of how automation can be used in PPC?
One common example is automated bid management, like we touched on earlier. Let's say you're running a campaign for accounting software for small businesses. You might have dozens, even hundreds of keywords related to that. An automated bid management tool can analyze the performance of each keyword and adjust your bids accordingly. If one keyword is converting really well, it might increase the bid to get you a higher ad position. And if another keyword isn't performing well, it might decrease the bid or even pause it altogether.
So it's constantly optimizing based on real-time data to make sure I'm getting the most bang for my buck.
Precisely. Another example is ad scheduling. Let's say you're a restaurant owner and you know that most of your online orders come in between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. You can use automation to schedule your ads to run specifically during those peak hours, ensuring you're reaching your target audience when they're most likely to convert.
That's smart. You're not wasting your budget showing ads when people aren't interested. You're focusing your efforts on the times that matter most.
Exactly. And there are even tools that can analyze your audience data and suggest optimal ad scheduling based on factors like demographic, location, and even the weather. It's pretty impressive how sophisticated these tools have become.
Wow. So automation can really streamline a lot of the tactical aspects of PPC, freeing up time for business owners to focus on bigger picture things.
That's the key takeaway here. It's about working smarter, not harder. You're not sacrificing control or quality. You're leveraging technology to make your campaigns more efficient and effective.
Now, we've talked a lot about the mechanics of PPC keywords, bidding landing pages, automation. But let's step back for a second and think about the bigger picture. What does this all mean for you, the business owner or executive listening in? Why should you care about PPC?
At the end of the day, PPC is about growth. It's about reaching more customers, generating more leads, and ultimately driving more revenue for your business. And in today's digital world where consumers are constantly searching for information and solutions online, PPC is a powerful tool to get in front of those potential customers at the exact moment they're looking for what you have to offer.
It's like meeting your customers where they are.
Right.
You're not interrupting them with a TV commercial or a billboard. You're showing up when they're actively searching for something you can provide.
Exactly. And the beauty of PPC is that it's measurable. You can track your results, see what's working, and make adjustments along the way. It's data-driven marketing at its best.
The Housing Wire article we've been discussing has provided a great foundation for understanding the core principles of PPC. But as we've seen, it can get pretty complex, and there's always more to learn.
That's where having the right guidance can make a huge difference. At Shield Media, we specialize in helping businesses, especially those here in Western Canada, navigate the complexities of digital marketing. Whether it's PPC SEO or social media marketing, we're here to guide you every step of the way.
And we don't just set up campaigns and disappear.
Yeah.
We work closely with our clients to understand their unique business goals, target audience, and industry landscape. We're constantly monitoring performance, making adjustments, and providing transparent reporting so you can see exactly how your investment is paying off.
We're passionate about helping Western businesses succeed in the digital world. We understand the unique challenges and opportunities you face, and we're committed to providing solutions that drive growth and maximize your ROI.
Whether you're just starting out with digital marketing or looking to take your existing campaigns to the next level, we encourage you to reach out. We're always happy to chat and discuss your specific needs. You can visit our website or give us a call. All the details are in the show notes.
And if you're enjoying this deep dive into PPC, don't forget to hit that follow button and share this episode with any other business leaders who could benefit from this knowledge. We're all about sharing valuable insights and helping each other succeed.
That's right. We're all in this together. And with that, we've reached the end of part 2. Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll wrap up our deep dive into PPC advertising and leave you with some actionable takeaways to implement in your own marketing strategy. All right, welcome back to the final part of our PPC deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground, from the basics of what PPC is to the nitty-gritty of keywords and landing pages and even the power of automation.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey, but it all comes down to this. How can you, as a business owner or executive, use this knowledge to drive real growth for your business?
That's the million-dollar question, right? Let's talk about some key takeaways. One thing that really stuck with me from this whole deep dive was that statistic about businesses making an average of $2 for every $1 they spend on Google Ads.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty compelling argument for giving PPC a serious look.
Absolutely. But as we've discussed, it's not about just throwing money at ads and hoping for the best. PPC is an investment, and like any investment, it requires a strategic approach.
So what are some actionable steps that our listeners can take to make sure their PPC campaigns are successful?
Well, first and foremost, know your audience. Who are you trying to reach? What are their pain points? What are they searching for online? Once you have a deep understanding of your target audience, you can start to build your PPC strategy around them.
Makes sense. You need to speak their language, address their needs, and show up where they're already looking.
Exactly. The next step is keyword research. We talked about the importance of long-tail keywords, those more specific phrases that target a niche audience. Don't be afraid to get granular with your keyword research. The more targeted you are, the better your results will be.
And once you've got your keywords, it's all about crafting compelling ad copy that will entice people to click.
Right.
Remember, you only got a few seconds to grab their attention, so make every word count.
And don't forget about the landing page experience. You can have the best ad copy in the world, but if your landing page doesn't deliver on the promise of your ad, you're going to lose those potential customers. Make sure your landing page is relevant, easy to navigate, and has a clear call to action.
It's all about creating that seamless and enjoyable experience for the user, from the moment they see your ad to the moment they convert.
Absolutely.
Now, I know some business owners might feel a little intimidated by PPC, thinking it's too complex or technical. What advice would you give to them?
Don't be afraid to start small. You don't have to go all in right away. Experiment with different approaches, track your results, and learn as you go. There are tons of resources available online, and of course, you can always reach out to an agency like ours for guidance.
That's a great point. It's a learning process, and there's no shame in asking for help. We're here to support businesses and help them succeed in the digital world, especially out here in Western Canada.
Exactly. And, if you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember why you're doing this. PPC can be a powerful engine for growth. It can help you reach new customers, increase brand awareness, and drive revenue. It's worth the effort.
So to wrap things up,
Oh.
what's the one key takeaway you want our listeners to remember from this deep dive into PPC?
I'd say this PPC done right can be a game changer for your business. It's a strategic investment that, when executed effectively, can deliver a significant return. Don't be afraid to experiment, learn, and adapt. And remember, you don't have to do it alone.
That's great advice. Well, we've reached the end of our PPC deep dive. We hope you found it insightful and actionable. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit that follow button and share it with other business leaders who might benefit from this knowledge.
And if you're a business looking for expert guidance on PPC or any other aspect of digital marketing, especially if you're here in Western Canada, be sure to reach out to us at Shield Media. We'd love to help you achieve your business goals.
Thanks for joining us on the deep dive. We'll see you next time.